All right, guys, and welcome back again to our third devlog. This is the day, 2 days after patch, or 2 days after the release of the game, which I honestly would say went pretty well, considering what we were originally thinking the game would do. We've gotten a lot of great feedback, even have gotten to see some really fun content from people that I would not expect to have seen so soon. But yeah, so a few of the things that we're going to be addressing in this video that some have been fixed, some there were complications with with the fixes that unfortunately they're not detrimental, but they don't, like I said, they're not detrimental, but some of them would have been nice quality of life add-ons to the game. The first one being the sensitivity slider. For some reason, it was not working for the life of me. Could not get it to work and function. So instead, what we did was, if we go to our main components and we open up our elf character, instead what we did was just a simple sensitivity, added or made it a float, times it from the input over to the controller. So instead, by doing that, we added a sensitivity or a default value of 0.4. So instead of having the camera be like static, like whipping, you're now able to slide your mouse over slowly, or get one full use out of your mouse before, like one full rotation out of your mouse before you're done doing a full loop, in a sense. Because one of the complaints, or one of some of the feedback we heard, was the sensitivity was too high, and that in his test he likes to do is he runs his mouse over his mouse pad once, which usually gets him to do a full either a 180 or like a full 360. But in our sense, one full mouse rotation for him was 3 loops like that, so it was very high. We also had somebody that say that they play on 1000 DPI and the sensitivity had was extremely high, so we did end up lowering the sensitivity. Fortunately, we couldn't do it by a custom amount, so I'm hoping that's good. I'm hoping the 0.4 is good enough. Because like I said, it just was not working at all for some reason. Could be just the way it was being implemented and everything else I tried looking up. It was having me write pages of code in nodes just to actually get it to work. And I was like, there should be no reason. Unfortunately, everything that I was watching is Unreal Engine 4, trying to fix Unreal Engine 4. Any of the old forums and complaints about it, Unreal Engine 4. So nothing has been up to date with Unreal Engine 5. So a lot of the stuff I was looking at wasn't really helping the case. Next thing was the audio slider. A lot of you will be happy to know that there is an audio slider. It's a little finicky, but it does work. So we'll go ahead and load this up real quick, and I will show you guys the showcase of it. It's really simple. It's an audio slider. That's all it is. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I can still show it this way. Never mind. In other good news, while this is loading, we did have our meeting today for our next game, and everything is looking very well. Hello there, textures that are slowly loading. So if you quit, oh, that's right. I don't think the music plays if I open it through this. All right, well, hold on. We have to wait for that to load again. The music will not play if I load it through that. So I have to load it through main menu. Because technically there is an open main menu on that, but the music is tied to this level. So if I open it via this level, it'll display the music normally. Like, so, got that. This is the normal volume. Kind of high, but turn it down. It's really quiet. And I would say, honestly, when playing the game, this is, like, when working on it, this is usually around the volume that Unreal Engine has it. For some reason, when the game is packaged, it puts it to this, which is really loud. So there is now an option to turn it down or up based on whatever you would like to do. So there's that. That was one of the issues that was fixed, or that we heard about that was fixed. A mouse Y-axis invert. That is unfortunately something that was not able to have a workaround or just, well, a function for it. So with the sensitivity slider, we just, instead of being able to give you custom choices, we just had to forcefully lower the default value to 0.4. Whereas with the mouse invert, there was no workaround the issue we were having, which was tied up to the same line of code for it. We had a whole nother, or at least I had a whole nother box here, and it just wasn't working, unfortunately. So that is sadly something we were not able to patch yet. I will look into it again, maybe in a future patch or the next big update we will do, definitely. Optimization. That is a big one. I noticed the game was running my GPU, at least my GPU, quite hard. And a lot of it did come down to just useless lights that weren't needed in the game. Motion blur is something we also turned off, which it's just quite taxing. So you will notice if you do play the game, or if you open up the game again, there are some lights that are gone from here. There are a couple of flickering lights from each of the rooms that are now missing. I believe this one is still here just to show, yeah, because that's, if not, you won't be able to see that. But some of the lights down here are gone. There's just a few things here and there that you will see that we have changed that are no longer there. So yeah, there is that as well. Also, congratulations to Ziggy the Adventurer for finding the secret room. There will be more added to that later on in a future update. Maybe sooner. Who knows? Maybe in the patch. I'm not sure. We will see how much I can get done within the next day and a half or so. But that was the other thing. And of course, the last thing that we did talk about was the motion blur, which that one is as simple as coming up to your post-processing box, clicking on it, and then typing in motion, which it should automatically just be all off with its default. It should be like this. I'm not going to change those two, but it should just be all off like this. All you have to do is enable it. I just enable the other things. Turn it completely off. Hit save. No more motion blur. So I'm hoping with those changes that does clear up a little bit of the day one quality of life issues we saw. Sorry to the people who play with inverted mouse. I will be looking into that more. I will try to find a workaround, whether it be actually getting it fixed and actually having something implemented, or if there is a separate key binding I can create where if you press the button, it inverts your mouse. And if you press it again, it uninverts your mouse. So, but yes, of course, that being said as well, I don't know if anyone is a part of the Discord, they will have seen that I said I'm going to be reworking the AI. Because as of right now, their code is set to CPON, follow pawn. That's it. Pretty simple. They will be getting changed to where how our Santa is being displayed with an AI tree will be the same thing for each of them. They will probably end up, this one up top will probably go on a patrol point just so he's not always chasing you down. Because as of right now, I really like how he is. It's just, unfortunately, if he gets put in a corner, his FOV is 90 degrees, so he will only see from left to right. He will not be able to see behind him. So if he's stuck in this corner right here, oops. If he's stuck in this corner, that's it. He's never going to remove from that corner unless if you jump inside this room and get his attention. So same thing with the elf. But again, with that being said, there will be reworks for everything. There will be some added features. Yeah, so this will probably be patch 1.0, and we will probably as well get a update out soon after the patch is done, just to see how everything kind of manages. The plan, which I wasn't gonna say, but I will say, I guess now, that the plan is to get another map out, just so if anyone is interested in the game and they really like the direction it's going. The idea is to get another map out, whether it be a group project or whether it be kind of like a little side passion project for me. I do have the idea to get another map, at least one more, whether it be the same enemies or if I could find some more snow bait or like Christmas based characters. You know, that is the idea behind it. So if you guys will, please do like, subscribe. We are going to be posting more of our devlogs on here now. Of course, within the next month or two, you're going to start seeing a lot of early game devlogs for our next game. And maybe even a video here soon from our meeting that we had just recently of some of the ideas we're going to have. But, who knows? But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for the support on day one. It means a lot to us. It really does. It brought absolute joy to see people play the game and enjoy actually playing it. Got a lot of positive things from it. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to Taylor to edit now. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Deuces.